All right, Janelle, let's take a look at clean and jerk double. The lighter one's on the left and heavier one's on the right. Overall, great start position. I like the back angles. I like the shoulders over the bar. Eyes are forward. Great work. You keep a majority of that back angle. Looks like you're hitting your launch position wonderfully. Okay, here's where we're going to run into a little bit of problem with your first rep on your heavier one, is your heels are coming off the ground. So if you notice on your lighter one, they're still down and planted into the ground. All right, so we need to keep those heels down as long as possible. All right. Great extension. Good pull underneath the bar. Nice solid squat for both. All right, so running into a little bit of trouble with our dip. And that is going to start because if you watch, actually for both of them, you're kind of doing it. You're pushing your butt back first. You kind of see where that angle is coming in right there. And that's causing you to do this little rock here in the bottom, all right? So you can see that right there. So what I want you to think about doing is straight back, lean back if you have to with the top of your chest, and make sure you have some weight in your toes, all right? I don't want to see air underneath your toes. You're doing fairly well, but that's why you're rocking forward, is so you can feel some weight in there. And that's all right, but just go ahead and start there. That'll keep your chest up. Great hip extension on both of them. Nice quick footwork. I'd like to see that you kind of do it here, is your back foot hits first and drives your chest underneath the bar. So make sure that you're driving underneath the bar and not trying to pull the bar back over you. All right. And the first one, you kind of just stomp, land the same time. All right, so try and get that back foot first. That'll help that lockout position. Okay, caught your, regripped your hook grip on the first one. Good work. Let's try and get that next time. I know they're heavier on those doubles, but it'll be some good practice. Okay, so once again on your second lift, great positions. Good back angle. Shoulders over the bar. You hit your launch. And here we're going to run into some serious problems on our second lift. Look at how soon your heels are coming off the ground here. That's going to cause us to jump back a little bit, or we could bend our elbows, or we'll get separation from our body and the bar. One of those three will usually happen when we do that. All right, and as here we can see, is separation is what's happening. All right, the bar is not close to our body. Good extension. Little weird thing happening with your feet here, but I'll kind of let that slide. Not really sure why that happened the way it did. You might have just lost your balance. Let's see here on the dip for our second lift. Looks like your knees are coming in a little bit. It's kind of hard to see on this video. Make sure that you're pushing those out. Either way, it's a good practice. Great extensions on your jerk. Missing just a little bit on the second rep there. I know that lighter weight sometimes is hard. You should really try and drive your body underneath the bar. That's going to help you with that lockout. You have quite a bit of air underneath you here. If you can focus on pressing yourself as hard as possible, almost like a handstand push-up underneath that, that's going to lock you out a ton better. See, because now your feet Your feet are making contact here on this right side, and the bar is still considerably bent. All right. And then you're pressing it out to finish. Try and get that back knee bent a little bit more. And good work. So work on those few things. Pressing yourself underneath the bar is a big one, and keeping your heels down when you go to clean. Great job.